What's up, guys? Here we are, 11 a.m. Eastern, and today is Friday, August the 30th. So, the whole purpose of this, I don't know, kind of a weird time, right? 11 a.m. Eastern, during the middle of the day. What's up, Brendan? I don't know how many people are going to actually join us live, because unfortunately some of you people actually have jobs and you're probably at work right now. But not to rub it in. But this is important, man. This is so exciting. I am so excited about what's to take place. So I want to basically give you a little bit of a backdrop. You know, right now, today, again, being the end of August, statistically in the network marketing, multi-level marketing industry, there's always a slowdown in the summer. You know, kids are out of school, people are taking vacations, right? So there's a slowdown. It's just not top of mind for anybody. But right now, when the kids start to go back to school, when everybody's taking their vacations, when summer is over. Now, technically, for most people, summer is over this weekend. The unofficial end to summer is Labor Day, right? At least here in the Northeast, all the kids tend to go back to school on Tuesday after Labor Day. And I know some kids went back earlier, but it's kind of the end of summer for the most part, at least mentally, right? So what does that mean? It means that over all these years, and again, it's new to me, but there is a huge spike in business, in growth, and in volume from September to the end of the year. So that basically gives us 4 months. So you'll notice what are a lot of the leaders, a lot of the diamond ambassadors in this company, in New Life, they're running what's called a 90-day run. Now, a lot of you may or may not be familiar with that, but basically all it is if you do it, you're going to commit to an extra level of effort, you're going to commit to an extra level of productivity for 90 days, right? To the point where you're going to have to get a little uncomfortable. You're going to have to get a little out of balance, if you will, right? But it's a 90-day run so that you can have some massive, explosive growth in your business, which is obviously what all of us want at the end of the day, right? So I was sitting there kicking around the idea, you know, coming out of Vegas after the convention. I'm thinking, all right, well, let's do another 90-day run. But I don't want to make it like last time, and I want to explain why. When I did a 90-day run to Vegas, I started off with the greatest of intentions. I created a private Facebook group and started adding people and said, hey, if you want to be in the run group, come on in the run group. And people started adding people into this 90-day run to Vegas. I actually put my upline in there too. I put John LaPresto, I put, you know, Joe and Frank, etc. And what happened is the group grew to 300-400 people. It was real active in the beginning, and then it kind of fell apart. People just stopped posting in there. People just kind of lost interest. There was too many people. There was just too much going on. So I'm going to do it different this time, okay? So here's what I've decided. The company is doing 90-day runs, every Diamond Ambassador. Specifically, the biggest organization, Danielle Rich, right, has the Team New Life official team page, and hopefully every one of you watching this are a member of that. If you're not, let your upline, your sponsor know. We'll get you in the Team New Life official team page, okay? Reason being is because for the next 90 days, there's going to be a Diamond Ambassador once a week doing a Zoom training on how to do a 90-day run, how to really ratchet down your business, how to take it to a new level of focus. And so for me, I don't really feel the need to duplicate, like reinvent the wheel, if you will. So there's already a 90-day run growing in the biggest group on Facebook, which every single one of you can and frankly should plug into. At least go on the weekly Zooms, right? To get trained, to learn how to grow extremely fast. And so every one of you are invited to be a part of the larger 90-day run. But what am I doing? What is this Entourage Elite? So let's start looking at my vision. My vision, and which this vision came to me, my goal, whatever you want to call it, this all came to me in Las Vegas. And I decided when I found out that this company moving forward is going to have their national convention every August, I said, okay, well, here I am in August, and I have a great group of people, and a lot of you were there with me in Vegas, and you know how powerful it was in Vegas, and unfortunately, some of you couldn't make it, but I made a decision. I said, you know what? A year from now, next August of 2020, what do I want? You know, I'm already a Diamond Ambassador, but what do I want to achieve in the next 12 months? And it came to me. I want to create 12 Diamond Ambassadors, okay? Now, guys, this does not necessarily mean that it's 12 people that I personally sponsored. I don't care if you're 2 down or 200 down the line from me. I am going to search, turn over rocks, and do whatever I can to find 12 people who want this so bad. They want to change their life. They want to make an extremely large 6-figure, 7-figure income by being a Diamond Ambassador in New Life. And I have a year to find them. The good thing is with so many people in our group and so many of you watching this right now, I think there's probably 12 of you either watching this live or you're going to watch the replay. So I just need you to identify yourself. And I said, okay, well, how do I do that? Well, I'm going to form a group. I'm forming what's called the Entourage Elite. This is part of my bigger goal and vision, but hear me out here, because this is what this is all going to turn into. So if I'm going to have 12 diamond ambassadors, I have a year to help you go diamond. I did it in 6 months. So there's no doubt in my mind, guys, that I can help you do it in 12 months. You're going to have double the time, okay? With a second product, going international, right? So there's all these different things. We have a new bottle, the medical grade bottle, all these wonderful things, a new complete corporate executive staff with millions of dollars in salaries. I found out it's a 16,000 square foot under roof building in Utah. Once again, had a conversation with somebody this morning. The size in real estate, right, commercial building or a house, the size of the structure is determined by the size of the foundation. The foundation that this company is putting together is to be a $1 billion brand, okay? Had a conversation this morning with Danielle Rich, and basically I found out that Hong Kong is not technically open. Hong Kong is going to open between September 15th and September 30th. So if you have any contacts in Hong Kong, you need to run. You need to go through your phone, your LinkedIn, your Facebook, put a post on your wall. Hey, do anybody know anybody from Hong Kong? And you need to reach out to them, because whoever gets, guys, understand this. There is not one distributor signed up in Hong Kong. So whoever gets in, you want to talk about being at the, quote, top of a pyramid. You may want to go down to your local Chinese restaurant and ask them if they're from Hong Kong or your dry cleaner, okay? Because this is an insane opportunity, okay? And I had a great breakfast meeting this morning with somebody, which I'll tell you guys about that later, but I have a major contact in Hong Kong. And guys, this is exciting. So think about who you know from Hong Kong. Anyway, what's the point? The point is the foundation that they've built is going to be a $1 billion brand. And you know, it's exciting. It's extremely exciting. So how do we capitalize on that? Well, we run. Again, if you're joining this a little bit late, you join that 90-day run. But this Entourage Elite is special because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a private Facebook group, okay? A secret Facebook group. And it's only going to be for the people who are in the group. This group is basically, we're going to be extremely interactive. We're going to hold each other accountable, which is the most important part. We're going to hold each other accountable. There's a set list of requirements. See, this is not for everybody, but it could be for everybody because it's determined by your activity level. So I'm going to run through here a list of requirements of what it takes to be in this Entourage Elite. Some of you may say, I can't do that. Well, number one, stop telling yourself these stories. That's not true. You can do anything because this is determined based upon your activity. See, this is a level playing field, guys. This Entourage Elite is not for somebody who has a million contacts or is good at sales or influential. I don't care who you are, what you have done or have not done up until this point, you can be a member of this Entourage Elite because it's 100% up to you based upon your commitment level and activity level. Now, when I run through these bullet points of what it's going to take to actually be in this Entourage Elite, you may decide not to do it because you think that you're not willing to work that hard. You're not willing at this point in time to commit, that much energy to this business. And you know what? I'll be the first one to tell you, that's okay. This is not for everybody. So if you decide, I'm about to run through what it's going to take to be a part of this Entourage Elite, and if you decide that it's not for you, it's a little bit too much of a commitment, guys, it's no big deal. Just stay in the group, stay plugged in, be a part of the 90-day run in the Team New Life official team page, get trained every week by people making millions of dollars, diamond ambassadors, and then you're going to grow. And of course, we're all here to help you grow. I'm going to continue to do 2 lives every week in the Gel Entourage. So if you're not in that group, don't sweat it. Don't feel bad about it. This is not for everybody, and I'll be the first to tell you that, okay? Let me tell you what it's going to take to actually be a part of this. You don't have to write this down because I'm going to basically copy and paste it below in the comments, but I'm going to run through these bullet points right here real quick. Number 1, if you want to be a part of this Entourage Elite, here are the qualification requirements. Number 1, you have to have a written list of 100 names. 100 names, okay? People that you want to talk to about this business. Again, kind of getting back to our business marketing training last night, the live, you can go through your phone, go through your contacts, A to Z, go through your Facebook friends. You got to come up with a list and submit, okay? I don't want your phone numbers. I don't want your emails of your people, but I need you to prove that you have a list of 100 people to start and be a part of this group, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, you need to commit to generating 10 new Facebook friends per day. Now notice, I didn't say you have to reach out, send videos, talk about the business. No. Add friend, add friend, add friend. Well, Brian, who do I add? We're going to train you on all that. But understand this. There's these things on Facebook called groups, and I want you to join groups, not about gel, not about New You Life, about whatever you're interested in. Do you like dogs? Are you a dog groomer? Do you like yoga? Do you like hunting or fishing? Are you into baseball? You search out categories, groups of interest that are really of interest to you, and I want you to start joining these groups. Once you're in these groups, I want you to start participating in the groups. What do I mean? I mean, first of all, never post anything about the gel, New You Life, etc. Be cool, right? Remember last night, be human. But I want you to start interacting with people. If you see a post that you like it, love it, laugh at it, comment on it, right? Start interacting in these groups, and then you can start adding friends. You could just add friend, add friend, add friend. And what's going to happen is they're going to see that you're in the same group. So you may not have any mutual friends, but we're in this, hunting and fishing group together. Oh, I guess they're a cool guy. They go to your wall and they check it out, and then they're going to add you as a friend. So I want you to add you need to add 10 people a day to, your Facebook friends. You're going to do that 5 days a week, okay? Don't forget the weekends if you want, but you got to add 50 new friends on Facebook per week during this 90-day Entourage Elite run, okay? Next, I want you to go to your Facebook, and I want you to clear your wall. So many of you, and we talked about this last night, out of your sheer excitement and enthusiasm, you kind of messed up your Facebook wall. You put way too many posts about the drink, way too many posts about the gel. You put your affiliate link. You actually mentioned Somaderm or KG4, New You Life. I need you to scrub your wall, because on this exercise, going out there, adding new friends, joining these groups, connecting with new people, when they scroll your wall, and they will, you need to make sure it's clear. Now, have your before and after pictures, have your testimonials, but make sure it's generic. The gel, hashtag, right? The drink. That's it. Clean up your wall. And by the way, if you decide not to be in this Entourage Elite and these parameters are a little too tough for you, it's probably a good thing to do anyway. Go clean up your wall. We have a 3-day weekend coming up, this Labor Day weekend. Do yourself a favor, clean up your wall, okay, on Facebook. It's gonna go a long way, trust me, okay? Next, you need to commit to 60 minutes a day of working this business. Once again, at least 5 days a week. Now, I don't care if you put aside an hour at night when you're done work. I don't care if you do 2 30-minute sessions, a 30-minute on your lunch break and 30-minute in the evening, or you only got 15 minutes on your lunch break at work and you do the other 45 at night, but you need to commit to 60 minutes a day. Listen, guys, you all have a job or jobs. You all have a business that you run or any combination thereof. I think you work more than 60 minutes a day, right? We're talking an hour a day, 5 days a week. If you're willing to go put 8 hours in, not counting your commute, to whatever you're doing right now, which obviously isn't providing you the financial life that you want because you're looking to make more money in this business, I think you can commit 1 hour per day to this business. But it's a requirement, okay? The next thing, I want you, by the way, those 60 minutes are for IPAs. What is IPA? No, not the beer, okay? IPAs stand for income producing activities, reaching out to people, et cetera, et cetera. And we'll get into that, once you're a part of the group. I want you to reach out and reconnect with 10 people per day. Danielle Rich always talked about 8-4-2-1. If you reach out to 8 people, try and pique their interest. 4 of them are actually, and send them a video. 4 of them are actually going to watch it. 2 of them are going to want more info, possibly get on a 3-way call. 1 of them will join. Well, we're going to ratchet it up a little bit. We're going to say 10 people, okay? 10 people a day, once again, 5 days a week, but I want you reaching out to 50 people per week. Reconnecting. Guys, I'm not saying you got to send them the video, because a lot of times you don't send them the video. You, again, go back and watch the training from last night. You reconnect with them to get them on a phone call, to then send the video, to then follow up. So 10 people a day. It's 50 people a week. Well, there's about, 13 weeks in a 90-day run. So what's 13 times 50? 1,300, half of that, 650? It's a lot of people. If you reach out to 650 people in the next 90 days, what do you think your business will look like? How much money do you think you'll be making? How many more people will be on your team? Oh, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a whole lot, okay? So keep that in mind. Next, I want you to put 2 attraction marketing Facebook posts on your personal wall per week, okay? Not 2 a day, not 1 a day, 2 a week. We're going to show you exactly what to post. We're going to share. We could all post the same thing, right? Because we all have different friends on Facebook. But you want to do 2 attraction marketing Facebook posts per week, okay? Preferably on a Monday and a Friday, okay? Once again, I'm just going over the overview, if you will. We'll get into the nitty-gritty once this group, is actually put together. And lastly, now this is one a lot of you may find challenging. This one right here may keep a lot of you from wanting to be a part of this. You need to commit to doing 1 three-way call per day, 5 days a week. That's right, 5 three-way calls per week, all right? Now, what does that mean? Well, let's say you didn't do one on Tuesday or Wednesday, but you did 4 on Thursday. As long as you're getting in 5 three-way calls per week, you're going to remain qualified. You're going to be a part of this group. A lot of you may say, well, God, I've never even done a three-way call, Bri. I've only done 2 and I've been in for 6 months. That doesn't matter in the past. I don't care what you've done up until now. Because guys, think about this. These parameters came from numerous discussions with Joe Grosso, Chris Cavadon, Troy Landwehr, Paul Capozio, Diamond ambassadors who are doing similar things for their team. And if you follow the metrics, let me back up. If you have that a list of 100 names to start with, if you're generating 10 new Facebook friends per day, which is 50 a week, if you're reaching out to 50 people per week, reconnecting with people, right? It's going to be quite, and you're putting 2 attraction marketing Facebook posts per week, trust me, you're not going to have any problem doing 5 three-way calls a week. It'll probably be closer to 10 or 15, which is a beautiful thing, okay? But that's it. That's the parameters, guys. That's it. When are we going to meet? We're going to meet on a live Zoom, which is going to be streamed into our Facebook group. And the reason I'm choosing Zoom is because I want to be able to share my screen. I want to be able to show you things. I want you to be interactive where if you want to talk, the Facebook Lives are cool, but I can only read your comments. This is going to be interactive. Zoom is great because we can all talk to each other just like we're sitting around a boardroom table in a conference center, right? But it's 2019 and we're going to use Zoom and it's awesome because we're all around the country, okay? So we're going to do 2 Zooms per week, Tuesdays at 12:30 Eastern and Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, okay? Why? Because we have people from the West Coast. We have people in the Central Mountain Time Zone. So 9:30 Eastern on Thursdays is 6:30 California, right? It's 7:30 Mountain, and it's 8:30 Central. So it's open for everybody. Now, I understand that when we do Tuesdays at 12:30, Eastern, it's only 9:30 in California, and maybe you're at work. Well, you know what? They're all going to be recorded, and you're not going to miss anything, so don't worry about that, okay? When does this start? It starts this Tuesday, the day after Labor Day, okay? So for what it's worth, today's Friday. You got the next 4 days. Go do whatever you want, man. Enjoy your families. Take the long weekend. Go get drunk. Have a picnic. Have a barbecue. I don't care what you do. But if you're going to be a part of this, know that we're going to kick it off Tuesday, and we're going to kick it off strong. So what I need to do now, at this point, is determine who's going to be in this group. Well, here's the other thing I told you. I told you about my vision of getting and creating by next national convention, August of 2020, Brian Mara, will have 12 Diamond Ambassadors in my organization. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that, okay? If you want to leave the business, put a note and reach back out a year from now, and you'll see I broke 12 Diamond Ambassadors, if not more. I will not fail at that, okay? Now I just got to identify who you are. Are you one of them? I don't know. Time will tell. But these 12 people, I am going to put my heart and soul into. If I have to do 3-way calls at midnight, if I have to do 3-way calls on Sunday morning, if I have to do 3-way calls over the weekend, which I generally don't work weekends, I will go to battle for these 12 people because I will create 12 Diamond Ambassadors. But where does it start? This 90-day run will take us out pretty much September, October, November. It's going to take us to early December. Well, as you know, there's a Cancun trip, leadership trip coming up in March of next year. You have to be qualified by January, okay? That gives you 4 months. What rank do you have to be? You got to be a life coach, okay? Diamond ambassadors, obviously they're going, but in order to qualify, you need to be a life coach. So what does that mean? Well, it kind of works out perfect with my plan. I have 4 months to create 12 life coaches. See, because if I can help you become a life coach by January, and I can, trust me, do you think I can help you go Diamond by August? It's a no-brainer. You'll probably go Diamond well before then, probably by March or April, frankly. But the reality is, it's doable, it's sustainable, and I'm talking from experience. I did it in 6 months, 0 to Diamond. So I have 4 months to help you become a life coach. By the way, I want you to consider life coach in a different light. I want you to look at it like this. To be a coach on your lesser volume leg, you need 10,000 points over a 5-week rolling period, which means you need 2,000 points per week, right? So 10,000 points, not talking about the keto drink, just focusing on the gel, you only need 72 people buying a bottle of gel per month. 72 people, guys. Not 72 personal recruits, 72 total people on your lesser volume leg. Now, lesser means you got to have at least that on the other leg. So let's be fair. Your entire organization, to be a coach, to make $500 to $1,000 a week, to get a $700 a month car payment, You only need 144 people using a bottle of gel a month. That's insane. When other people from other network marketing companies, multi-level marketing companies, and they talk about how insane this comp plan is and how rich it is and how you rank up so quick and you make so much money for so few people, this is what they're talking about. You're a coach, let me recap. You're making $500 to $1,000 per week, not per month, and you're getting $700 to go drive any car you want for having a group of 144 people. Guys, what is Life Coach? It's double that. It's 20,000 points, or let me put it another way. It's 288 people. It's 144 on your left and 144 on your right, which is 288 people buying a bottle of gel per month. It's not 2,000 people. It's not 5,000 people. It's 288 people, which, by the way, is going to make you $1,000 to $2,000 per week, $50,000 to $100,000 per year, and you're going to be fast on your way to ambassador. So every part of this structure, every part of what we've talked about has been thought through, methodically, calculated, literally taking out calculators, numbers. This is a blueprint for success, where I will create 12 life coaches who will be sitting on the beach with me in Cancun next March by January, okay? And it all starts with this Entourage Elite. For that reason, this Entourage Elite, I can only let in 12 people. Guys, there's thousands of people in my organization. There's hundreds of people who interact on this page. I can only work with 12 because I'm only one guy, okay? So what I need you to do, if you want to be a part of this, I need you to send me a direct message, okay? If you're watching this on Facebook, send me a message on Facebook. I am going to put this out to the email list because I want everybody to have this opportunity, and I'm going to put my information. I'll send you my email, my cell phone. I need to hear from you by Monday, frankly, by Labor Day, because this kicks off Tuesday. I need to know who these 12 are, okay? Guys, I'm not trying to make this exclusionary, but these parameters are pretty strict. These parameters, again, it's not for everybody. And if it's not for you, if it's a little bit too much of a commitment at this point in your life, that's okay. We're going to still work with you and help you grow. But right now, I need runners. I need a dirty dozen, man, to help make a ridiculous amount of money. Okay, so please, your call to action. And here's the other reason. I can't choose the 12 now because what if somebody's watching this on a replay, right? I want to give them the fair opportunity of the weekend to catch this replay, which is why I'm going to text it out and I'm going to email it out so everybody's got the chance to see it. But the last thing I'll say is this. Think it over. It's search your heart, search your goals, your vision, and what you truly want from this business. And if you truly want to run, you want to be one of these 12, send me a message, let me know. I'll add you to the list. And if we got more than 12, I don't know. We'll kind of figure something out. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to deal with that just yet. But I need to know who you are, okay? So if you're watching this live, immediately send me a message on Facebook. I will be back to you before Tuesday. We'll figure all this out, and we're going to run. We're going to run, and it's going to be insane. And if you choose not to be a part of this or you're not chosen to be a part of it, you can still grow. You can still follow in the 90-day run. I'm going to work with you. I'm going to open up my calendar and do three-way calls. Guys, this is my passion, my vision. With all the good things going on, it's exciting. It's really exciting, okay? So think it over. Pray about it if you want to. And get back to me. And this Dirty Dozen. Wasn't that a Clint Eastwood movie or something like that? I can't remember. But anyway, have a great weekend, guys. Think it over. Watch this again if you have to. If you have some members of your team who you think would like to run, tag them to this. Send them this video, and we'll put this all together next week, and we're going to kick it off Tuesday. In the meantime, have a great Labor Day weekend with your families. As always, God bless you guys, and we'll talk to you soon. I'll see you.